So I want to start a series that has to do with the journey I'm going on, what I feel like is being anointed and healing, and I've got some things written down. I've got a couple other things to share eventually, um, but I thought in fact, this is the first place I wanted to start, and the title is probably something like Healing Journey. I've got my very first experiences from my training class, MTI, and it went really well. It's been revolutionary for me. It's been a new way of thinking. It's been something different. It's been really incredible. And the next part that I need, I'm functioning on some level with healing, and I feel like that's such a big accomplishment, especially for me. It it's just taken such a long time. The next part, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the next part. I'm pressing in, and the next part has to do with actually hearing from God. And so I'm working on that, That's like the next thing. Uh, in regards to the healing journey, you know, once you start to get revelation, you'll start to understand more of the Lord's heart. And as you understand more of the Lord's heart, you're going to be able to hear his voice clearer. As you draw near, you'll be able to hear more clearly. I don't have any scripture for this particular video, and this is really going to be a really short one. Just a little intro. That's what it is. Just a little intro. I've got some things in front of me. I'm like ready to dive into something. I just wanted to make a couple things that to get going, to get it started. The first message I did, which I plan on uploading at some point, was serving now. Serve right now where you are. And it's so important because the whole point of it was that I always thought that serving meant, you're sharing, you're giving of your financial wealth, right? Or you're giving of this in this one area. But that doesn't have to be what it is. Serving could be you being on the prayer team, which is super important. The prayer team is one of the highest functioning areas of the church. I feel very strongly about praying over a very short time. It's gone from a very like a low level, something we should be doing and just don't, to like, you can't get enough, you can't, it's not possible to pray enough. Any prayer that you do is helping, but you need to do more. There's just too much to pray for. I've got a bunch of study topics too that maybe eventually I'll get into. Man, I'm really excited for some of these topics. The healing journey being the first one. I really want to build notes for each of these, but I'm finding it's just difficult to really get going on this sort of a project. I sure hope I'm able to bring exciting content. This is what I would like to do, is this right here, what I'm doing right now. I've even got my son doing a little bit. I'm going to set this down. We're going to see how that goes. How about that? Okay. So, my healing journey. I started praying over people, and it's not uncommon to just pray over someone, and then you may hear the audible voice of the Lord. You may actually get a word of knowledge. You may feel some sort of emotion or experience, and the Lord could be speaking to you through that. there's a lot of different ways that the Lord will use you when you're functioning. And so it's important to recognize that. And it's also important to draw near so you know when it's the right voice. That's getting into, I think, a deeper topic, but in terms of my healing journey, I've just really trusted that prayer works, and I've gotten some, I guess, formal training. I've had a lot of informal training, and I had sort of a lot of questions, but I don't really have any other healers to go to. So I actually started watching some videos to help me understand. It sounds weird, but to help me understand the mechanics of it all, and it really helped a lot. And now I'm kind of ready for that next thing. I'm ready to dive in deeper. So more to come. I'll have various parts to this video series, and I'm just going to share my experiences on here, and we'll take it from there. So until the next one, I hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, fantastic time, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.